Yo, people, and welcome to another episode of Through a Different Lens podcast. I'm your co-host, Joe.
I'm Deji.
And I'm Jacob.
Yes, my boys. Aye, this one, I want to talk about something that I don't know if you guys have seen or even taken notice of much. AI in music. Do you think you know what I'm talking about when I say AI in music?
Nah, I do not know what you're talking about.
I do, to be fair. You know, I'm in the music scene all the time, so I've seen a lot of what's going on. I've seen it kind of started back before what we're seeing now, but it started actually during Drake's rap battle beefing before, actually, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
I think I might be talking about something slightly different, but yeah, go on, continue.
You're thinking about the AI music artists, as in like.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, music artists.
Look at Deji's face, bro. So basically, there's an AI artist called Zanya Monet, and I thought this was a real artist, but then it's actually an AI artist who has racked up millions of streams. And if I'm not mistaken, Jacob, I'm not sure if you know, but was it like they're actually under a record label or some jazz like that?
Yeah, they've been signed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been signed, and the deal was quite high as well, 2.5 million or something like that. I don't even know how. I don't know.
They're being signed.
Because someone behind the AI, Dej, is a person.
Yeah, that's true. It's more than just ChatGPT, innit?
Yeah, so a person's behind them, but whatever the person is, they're making the music, and it's on streaming platforms. They're charting, they're everywhere. But hey, people have been saying the music industry's been dying for a long time. This is about to try and kill it off.
This is one of the nails in the coffin,
mate. So this is Zanya Monet, however you say it, has racked up more than 17 million total on-demand streams in the US since her Suno-crafted R&B tracks were released about 2 months ago.
That's outrageous, man.
Right. This is bad. And you know what's funny? Yeah, it popped up to mind even more so because I saw about this Miss AI Monet artist a couple weeks ago or so, but then yesterday or today, someone was playing a song on their story, just on Instagram stories, and I was like, this sounds decent. Let me like Spotify, Apple Music it, and then obviously the songs actually come up as normal, and I was like, do you know what? Let me Google this artist. Never heard of them. The artist is called Nick Hustles. And then this is when I saw Nick Hustles is an AI generated music artist, and he's got like the whole Michael Jackson throwback kind of look, the Jackson 5 kind of look, slightly just like in terms of the coolie hair, etc.
They have faces as well.
Yeah, they have everything.
Yeah.
The only thing they can't do is go on tour, but they'll figure out a way for them to do that.
What? Yeah. Soon, bro. Hologram.
Yeah, they've been doing a hologram Michael Jackson for so many years now. They're gonna but it's like, are you gonna get people to pay to go and listen to something that is not real?
People are paying for much worse.
But
wow.
It then makes me think, like, like obviously, especially with a lot of people, how much music has like a deeper meaning and stuff like that. And you just heard the song. If I'm hearing it off the surface, I'm thinking, this is a good song. This is a banger. Like, would you lot as like proper music listeners then think, I can't listen to this because of, say, not so just paraphrase, but using like that emotional connection towards the artist or the understanding of their lyrics? Do you know what I'm trying to say, basically? Like, would you guys listen to these AI generated artists?
Well, I can't say for sure yet because I haven't heard them yet. I didn't even know it's around. I'm still trying to listen to music that got released like last year. So with music for me is more so a journey and a time and place. But if it came around and then they're all right, but the way I'll listen to it is different as the way I'll listen to a real artist, I guess.
Yeah, I'd agree. I tend to not even listen to many things that are brand new now anyway, unless I follow the artist's journey. So I find a lot of new artists, but it's still like I'm looking into their journey. So if I like their journey, then I'm following that. I feel like for me, when I'm listening to things, it's not just because I like the song. I've got to like a multitude of songs, and I feel like that the AI artists are charts and stuff where I'm
No
actually,
albums.
yeah, I'm not listening to music in the charts, if I'll be honest.
Yeah, same.
Radio stuff. So I think once you hit a certain age as well, you kind of stuck with the music artists you're stuck with. You can find new ones, but you're kind of in love with the ones you have, and they're all from the 90s into the 2000s, and you kind of follow their journey because as they grow, you're growing with them. So what the AI music artist might produce might be a good one-hit wonder, but I don't have anything to resonate with that song with. Do you get what I mean? So when you're getting older, you're kind of growing with the music. You're understanding what those artists were saying to you back then and what they're saying now. So I'd probably listen because music's music, but it wouldn't give me the same feeling just because I know, not even that I know it's AI. I'm just not on a journey with that type of music.
But what if my counter to that is you in particular, you generally come across a lot of new artists, like, and you'd give them a go in terms of a listen. You might even listen to, just say, if you came across them last week, you might listen to their album, won't you? Just to see a further, like, say it come out this year. What if that was the same way you've just, this Nick Hustles, this AI artist, you've heard this one track and you've seen there's an album out or there's an album or two out. Would you now give that album a go for it?
Yeah, I'd listen to it. But I'd also understand, I'd also want to, as I said, I like the journey. So I'd delve deep into how they created this.
Right.
Who's actually on the vocals? Because as much as you're creating an AI artist, I feel like someone has to sing. There has to be some form of, do you get what I mean? So there's taking something from somewhere. So then I'd probably find out, okay, cool, you're doing this to do that, you're doing this to do that. And then you get to where you get to. So I definitely listen. The music is music. But it would just be, I can't follow a journey of an AI artist because they don't have a journey to tell me. There's no story. You're writing songs from a place of someone on the internet has typed in a chat GPT prompt, write a song for me about this, write a song for me about the weather. Do you get what I mean? There's no journey to follow. I can't resonate with the music as much. I'd listen to it and it could sound good, but that's all it's going to do. Music that sounds good isn't the music that sticks with me. It's the music that means something.
Yeah.
So unless there's a deep meaning, then, you know.
Microwave songs, innit?
Yeah. I always say that music nowadays don't stand the test of time anyway, so we'll always go back to the old school music if you really want to listen to music.
Yeah. So just going back to the AI singer Miss Monet, this was from Forbes a couple of days ago, just charted on the Billboard and signed a $3 million deal. And then they're asking, is this the future of music?
That thing must be 360, bro.
And like, there's a AI generated picture of her and stuff like that. But yeah, 17 million streams in 2 months. Like,
I guess the label's buzzing because they ain't got to deal with anyone. The music can come out whenever they want it to come out to. I don't really know who they're paying. They're paying the tech company, essentially, or the person that's
pretty much.
Monet was created by a 31-year-old Mississippi native poet and design studio owner Talisha Jones using Suno, a chat GPT of sorts for songwriters, allowing her to transform her lyrics into music. And they talk about like how some of her songs have reached top 10. So it's basically what you were trying to say at the beginning in terms of like, in relation to Drake, some artists going down that route, but now she's just using a computer instead of a person, right?
She's basically a songwriter, so I could follow the journey because the journey is from someone. She just might not be able to sing the songs, or she also might not want to give the songs away to a current artist, and she's not going to make the money that she would as if she was an artist. So I see it for songwriters that want to put their songs out there.
No, but songwriters make decent money though. Well,
they make serious breaks, but it depends
sometimes more than artists.
Correct, but you also have to sometimes let the artist have the rights to the song. You get what I mean? And you're never going to get the full credit. You will monetary, but you know, some people want more than a monetary credit for this is my song. I wrote this. This was my words. They just sang it. You get what I mean? So like Babyface, for instance, Babyface wrote the whole of 90s R&B. If like really and truly wrote the whole of 90s R&B, but he just gave his songs away. So in your head, you're thinking, oh, okay, well, that's that person's song. That's that person's songs. Really and truly, it's Babyface's song. So I feel like this woman probably wants her name to be behind it. And you can follow that journey because it's from her. But she obviously
true.
wants to be her songs with her exact
She wants full ownership in it.
and her exact feel on it. Do you get what I mean? She can now direct them how to sing the song because, you know, you give a song to Rihanna, she's going to sing it different to Beyonce, but you might want the song sung how you heard Jennifer Hudson sing it. So that's what she's probably thinking about.
That is, boy. I didn't know. I didn't know it was gonna be like this, Joe.
Bro, like again, I remember seeing it a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh, really?" And then just actually searching up a song, I was like, "This sounds good. Let me see who this artist is. It might be a song of the week thing." And yeah, I weirdly felt a type of way of picking my song of the week via the AI song, but
Wow.
I did a
The soul is slowly coming out of things.
Yeah,
but
Slowly coming out of creative things.
do either of you think like this is actually the future of music? Are we losing like the old school substance aspect to it? Or like, again, like you said with Talisha Jones, she might just be a sick songwriter, but maybe don't have the voice to portray it in that sense. So.
I think this is a future category for music, or a future genre within itself for music. Then I feel like it's going to get to the point where someone can just they can just sing and have a guitar, yeah, then people will act like that's like the next sensation because they haven't heard it in a while. But that's for like future to come if this is what it's going to be for some artists. But the game is changing, but damn. I don't want it to change. I don't want it to change like this.
Do you know what though? I feel like I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna change, as Dej said, it's gonna change a small amount of things. But when you actually see the amount of talent out there, and as a person that searches for music, looks for music every single day, when you see the amount of talent out there, it's hard to think that that's all gonna just get clouded by AI. AI helps in a lot of ways, but in music, I don't know if it's that feeling, because music is a feeling. There's certain things that can't be changed. Sport, the feeling it gives you. You could just see me and you were just debating for literally an hour over sport. So music is a feeling. Like there's certain feelings that you get from certain things that I don't think AI can take away. And I feel like music's one of them, because when you see someone strumming a guitar, playing a song, bringing you back to somewhere that you thought of or where you were when you were 16, there's something that connects you with that. And I don't think AI is going to have that connection. So
yeah, you say that though, but when you grew up in a generation that never had the connection in the first place, how are they even going to connect?
they connected to the NBA Youngboy.
Because we've had generations of music, but young ones now, that's probably like 8, 9. They're going to hear this thing, be like, oh, like, this is so sick.
Especially with TikTok and all that jazz.
And they're going to be connected to this thing that's not even human.
But TikTok's pushing the good music as well. Like it is pushing the right things. But it depends on how you grew up. Obviously, you listen to music a certain type of way sometimes because of how your parents listen to music.
But do you know what's funny? Not to go off a tangent on the music part, but with the AI, like I've been reading up and seeing it on like TV shows and whatever of like kids that genuinely chat to AI/chat GPT as their friend, and not the crazy part of it, but I'm starting to come across like reading certain things about adults using it more so. I can't remember what celebrity actually said fairly recently, like they use ChatGPT to ask about how like their day, paraphrasing again, how their day's going and stuff like that. And that part kind of caught me off guard, and it's just they're making me think if they're gonna use it in that, which anyone's entitled to, that's how music now might be consumed. Do you know what I mean?
That's the problem, man.
I would,
because a lot of people genuinely, without us knowing, use it for everyday conversation because we don't know what part of life stage, anything like that, whether it's positive or negative. Do you know what I mean?
That's scary, man.
I think for that part, I think AI is the future in terms of not talking to it. I'm just talking about in terms of how much it can help with a lot of things. Because it can clean up things and that sort of stuff. But when it comes to talking to AI as a child, I feel like it's just you have to manage and monitor things, because as an 8-year-old, you can't be sitting and talking to ChatGPT when the world is ahead of you. And as a parent, you have to go and say, okay, cool, what is my child doing and why are they speaking to the laptop?
Mm.
Do you get what I mean? They have friends. There's so many different ways. Even though everyone's indoors nowadays, there's PlayStation party. That's how they usually connect now. It's not like we were going outside and doing things. So I'd say that's probably the way to connect. And for the adults that are talking to ChatGPT, asking them how their day's going, you just need to fix up. I'll just be honest.
But again, you don't, cause like me referencing the TV show, but I saw it on EastEnders earlier this year, and Tommy, was it earlier this year or last year? Tommy's like in his teens, 13, 14 or whatever. And I think that was, obviously EastEnders do certain things that kind of portray in real life or what they somewhat project in it. And then I was like, do you know what? Let me just check this up. And obviously just reading on these certain things. And I was like, I kind of, kids to an extent, I get why they would use it, especially, again, technology is so accessible for kids.
For conversation, though.
And it was like, I think the way EastEnders portrayed it, it was actually off his PlayStation he was doing it.
As in he was talking to them as a friend?
Yes.
But did he know he was talking to AI as a friend?
Yes.
So, okay. So I guess...
Yeah, bro, they're growing up disconnected, man.
But I guess AI is a new replacement for that imaginary friend that people used to have then, basically. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's the enhanced version.
And with kids, obviously, say, not to project, but the ones that are bullied, etc., you'll kind of get it to an extent. Do you know what I mean? Whereas it will just obviously catch you off guard. But when, I can't remember the celebrity that I saw state about like them using it for something along those lines, and not being bullied, but just like in terms of generic conversation. And I was like, there's actually probably adults that actually use it as well.
I've heard of adults that message ChatGPT to ask them, what would you do in this situation? As in, like, say they have a problem in a relationship and they go,
yeah,
in this situation, and
I've been coming across stuff like that more as well.
Yeah, and they'll ChatGPT will then give them a response back, and then they'll be having a conversation with ChatGPT about it. But I feel like that's basically their version of therapy. That's what I look at it like. It's instead of going to a therapist, you're gonna just tell all your problems to ChatGPT and AI, and then they're gonna tell you what a therapist may or may not tell you. But it's an easy way, not easy, let me not say it easy. It's the quicker way to kind of soothe your soul and say, okay, cool. This is what I'm doing wrong. This is what I'm doing right. ChatGPT, AI, someone, because someone is behind all of this has.
Yeah, but these things aren't always right, you know?
A lot of the time, they're not right. But
that's the dangerous thing.
And again, bringing it back to the music thing, if, say, kids are using it in that kind of format for generic conversations, adults are also using it for their form of therapy or whatever. It then makes me think, on a music scale, that whoever's idea, or Talisha Jones, for instance, she's probably thinking, I might be ahead of the curve, because that could be like her consumer market, for instance. Like,
yeah.
It could blow.
But sometimes also, like, you have to think, what you contributing to? Like, what's going to be the byproducts of what you're putting out? Because although you're getting to your bag, which is what you want, yeah, even though people want music, they want it in that form. Or you're contributing to a generation that can't connect with people properly. Their people skills are low. They're turned into the wrong things. What they putting their faith in? ChatGPT. Like, it's a double-edged sword situation, isn't it? Because you want your money, but also what you contributing to the next generation.
That's the thing, though, Deji. I don't think a lot of people care.
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, I don't think a lot of people care.
Sure.
They're thinking I'm for the here and now. I need mine. So
Mm.
Mm.
Especially if you've had a bazinga moment.
exactly, because I'm not gonna sit here and tell you if that idea came to my mind and I could do it, I wouldn't do it because you're thinking, hold on,
No, it's true.
I
Yeah.
can do this. But you're also, in a way, as much as it's as you said, double-edged sword, good and bad thing, you're paving the way for a generation of people that may not be able to sing but can write and want to go down this path.
Yeah.
But you're also taken away from the ones that have known the pathway. But as I said, the music industry is a nasty place anyway. So people are probably thinking, if I do this for myself and make this money and I don't have to enter that industry, then maybe it will make the music industry liven up and start to go, okay, cool. Well, there's something else competing with us.
Sure.
We might need to fix the way we do things. So it might just be a good thing for everyone just to switch up and think, okay, cool. Something else is going to compete with us. Similar to everything that we see. Like if Google could be competing with Amazon's do something to switch up. Okay, shit, they done something to switch up. We need to now go another way and jump on board. Everything we're doing is not correct. So I feel like similar fashion. I think it's going to spark something in the music industry, in the real world, than the AI world.
Yeah. Boy, all I can say, let's wait and see, man.
Yeah, we're in for the end days are near anyway, so you know.
Said because of AI music. That means, hey, we've all got to collectively listen and be like, hold on, is this song actually good? Bro, Miss Monet, Zanya Monet, she got TikTok followers, then she got Instagram followers. Get me?
That's mad.
It's real life, you know. Nowadays, you don't have to be a real person to make money.
See, a fan commented saying the whole album is fire, but I just found out it was AI generated.
Yeah,
see, so you've already had that, like, I was gonna say preconception, but you've already had that like idea of like, shit, this is so good, blah blah blah. And
but
then
how do we know that's not AI fan?
You don't, but you don't know anything's real or not right now. As you see it.
Yeah, that's like me just saying to you, Dej, this is sick. Like, go listen to this song.
Oh yeah, no.
And then I'm just be like, oh, bro, imagine this artist is an AI artist. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'll just throwing some stuff out there. Swear, bro.
But then again, someone else has just said music is music, so that's how other people will see it as well. So
it is. I just feel it depends how you listen to it.
That's how they want to live their life, man.
Yeah, someone that
I bet their socks don't match.
Or is coming to the defense, said music is music. If it touches your soul and the lyrics resonate with you, is music. There's no difference between a writer having a singer sing their song or a writer having an AI sing it.
That's all my point was. It's literally what the writer wanted, what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can make it sound the way you want the song to sound, then you've done it. Do you get what I mean? You just don't want an artist to not to steal, but you just don't want an artist to sing your song. You want that song to be under your name. You want all the money, all the credits to come to you. And, you know, you could also push out music at a rapid pace. That's the only thing I think that's going to really affect what's going on. You could push out music at a rapid pace. You can, okay, let me type this song tonight. Okay, cool. Sure. May as well try it. I'm an AI artist. May as well try it. Throw this song out. Throw that song out. Throw this song out. Throw that song out. That's where you're going to beat the real people. Because, you know, real people can't push out music as quickly as AI can.
I mean, those songwriters, they must have things in the archives because they're the actual normal people, innit? You get me? So, but again, we hear of so much unreleased music from normal artists in general that will be like, me and this artist had a banger, but we didn't bring it out.
They're now going to have to. Yeah, they're now going to have to because you're not competing sometimes now with people anymore. You're going to be competing with the computer.
Yeah, in terms of the streaming aspect, I think, like you said at the beginning of the episode, the next step for them will be the whole tour aspect.
Yeah,
just like
I don't know how they do that though. That's one thing. I just don't see people paying for something that's not real on stage.
Never say never.
Yeah, but it's crazy that you wouldn't pay to go and see a hologram.
Yeah, but you know how I feel in AI stuff. But tell that person I said music is music.
Yeah, but they might not pay to go and see it.
Me. Deji, if I said to
Um,
you, and actually, it'll be too soon because you just heard, maybe in a couple years' time, maybe your views might change. But if I said to you, I'm going to see an AI concert, AI artist concert.
I'll slap you, bro.
Wow.
No,
What
you
if
have
it's
to,
my
Nah,
therapy, bro? Nah,
you have to
joke.
look at people funny, like, because you're not going to see anything real. You
And
can't spend money to.
I'll tell you something that I can't tell you on camera.
Yeah.
But Jacob, like you said, the hologram, the production might be live.
No, that's the thing. It will be. You
That
know, it will
one,
be
they
as
can make
well.
the production live.
But then, do you have fake dancers? Do you have a fake band? Do you have, like, how do you? Anything's possible now. We're
Yeah,
living
yeah,
in a world
fair.
where anything's possible.
Just
But
depends how much money you want to put into it.
and if record labels are signing it, you know already
Bro,
that's what they're looking at.
from when it's getting 17 million stream in 2 months,
Mhm.
and this is without it even having a name, Miss Monet. It's like, now we're discussing it. We've introduced it to Dej, who did it. Do you know what I mean? Like, over a period of time, it's going to rock it up if the sound is good, especially, say, commuters, people just driving to work, going to work, anything, and
Yeah.
you're just listening to this
Especially
out.
radio listeners, bro. Radio listeners
Yeah.
know the damn difference. And, they're actually the largest consumer market. Us that are looking for tunes that aren't.
Mm.
The radio
It's
listeners,
so mad.
whatever's hot is going on the radio. If it's AI, real, fake, whatever it is on the radio. You're going to hear that song all the time. Them songs we were listening to when we were at the studio the other day, Joe, that I didn't know, but the brother was singing. Yeah, they could have been AI tunes.
It's true, though.
I don't listen to the radio. So.
It's actually true. Now, if I got time, I'm gonna research to see like if it comes up on the radio and these hits and everything like that. Because even though this is US based, AI is touching our articles. It's been on the Guardian, stuff like that. So, and it's not even the first artist. There's like AI bands, all that jazz. So, yeah.
Yeah. Man, there.
But don't worry, Deji. I know it'll come up on your shuffle.
Yeah, it's possible.
I know you, broski. What are you saying? All right, song of the week.
Yes.
You
The
know what,
worst
this
thing, I
song-
was actually gonna choose this Nick Hustle's AI generated song, but I said, but it actually sound all right,
Yep.
Who's this guy first?
I can do. My song of the week this week is called Satin by Devin Donnell. You like that one?
Yeah.
Sound like a little bit like Anderson .Paak, but yeah, no, special.
Fair.
Okay, cool.
Mine is EJ Jones, and the song is called Gas Station Love. I want you to, after to either now or Google after this, just type in his name and see what he looks like, and then hear his music, and you would not think his face.
EJ Love, yeah?
EJ Jones.
Oh, EJ Jones.
EJ Jones. I literally come across it yesterday or so. And the track's called Gas Station Love. And he done a very good cover for What You Won't Do for Love.
Okay. Okay, cool. And my song is very fitting for the episode. I might have used it before, but I have to bring it back now from hearing this. And it's called Gullible by CeeLo Green and Wale.
Yeah.
Fair.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fair. The worst thing, I was thinking of when someone commented on one of our posts saying, "Oh, we don't use UK singers enough or UK music enough," and I was very close to until I came across EJ Jones literally yesterday, and that was it. But I was
If they want UK, I can give them a UK artist. I can give them
I've actually got a UK song as well, so if we want to double up, we can.
I'll give them a UK artist for them. I'll give them an artist called Amma Louise, R&B, and it's called Send Your Lovin'. She's got a new album coming out called Long Story Short. It releases in 8 days. Everyone saved that.
Fair.
I mean, I guess we can all do a UK one then, because I have one too.
Yeah, I'll go. The song that's just been on my mind, I've been playing last week or so, is J1 Prettier. I've actually been taking in how good that song is. Like, it's a very smooth tune. I always knew it was good, but it's very, very smooth.
And my UK one is Color Purple, Wretch 32, featuring Koji Radical.
Koji is a very underrated artist in this UK, man, and that brother is special.
I saw something about him yesterday that I need to listen to something. I was like, okay, I don't listen to him, but yeah,
No, he's good. He's good.
He's a different. He raps quite differently, but he's yeah, you like
There's
that.
definitely space for his kind of music.
Yeah. 100%.
And just before we end, another thing on UK music, do you guys feel like it's in a weird / not good place at the moment? Because I feel like I've seen like a lot of people comment on that, like the release of UK music in general hasn't been that good over the last year, for instance.
Depends on what you're looking for and what you're looking at. UK rap, I'd say yes, bad place. UK R&B, soul, neo soul, which I kind of look at, and jazz and that sort of stuff. You're in a great place right now. I feel like a lot of the UK artists in that scene are really branching out to the US. You got Ray, you got, as I said, Amma Louise, Jazz Caris. You got loads of, those are just females that are just doing their thing. So I think UK rap, yes, but I feel like there's a lot in between that with a lot of industry stuff going on. Whereas UK R&B soul, I feel like it's really in a good place, and they're branching out, going to America. I think a lot of people in the US are liking their stuff. I think it's sounding a lot better sonically. Everything they're doing is good. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was probably more in relation to the UK rap aspect then.
Yeah.
They're just looking for inspiration right now. It always happens every couple of years anyway. It goes on a bull run, and now it's just a bit bare.
There isn't. Dave's bringing out an album soon, I think.
Yeah,
but he's always every couple of years anyway.
Yeah, so I just don't know what UK rap's doing and what they want to do. I don't know if we have. There's been good. Do you know what's funny? There's been good grime artists. Like, there's been actually good grime artists coming out, which is weird. Like Posy. People are moving towards the social media age, so you're gonna see a song a million times before you actually hear the song. And I think where you're growing up, you're listening less to what everyone else is listening to in that UK rap scene. But I'd say,
I feel like Grime's having a good couple months in general.
yes,
Like, even the way it's just being promoted / brought back to, even the other night, I think, was it when we were all, the last time we recorded here, and we just started watching Red Bull Culture Clash, but the grime parts of it, like, and just, I think we were just talking about a lot of grime stuff, and that was what, a month or two ago or so. But
yes,
it's just having a good renaissance, I should say, if anything.
Yeah, music just needs to, as they said, they probably need to find inspiration. The world ain't a really inspiring place right now.
You know what I mean? Like, just need to live a bit of life, then come back with some creativity.
And they're all in Dubai anyway, so they need to come back to the real world.
But, or there's just not as much money for UK rap artists.
I think there's not enough money in general in the music industry. I feel like it's dried up quite quickly. If you're someone, you're making a lot of money. If you're not, I don't know if they're throwing the bread around like they were. I feel like the top of the top, who you hear about, I don't think they're making the money they say they're making. Do you get what I mean? I feel like the money's going to so many different places that they're left with what they're left with. Still a substantial amount, and they're still rich, but it's not like it was on the rise that 3-4 years ago, where you're thinking, Jesus Christ, everyone's making bank and everyone's doing their thing and they're doing shows. And now it's like, I don't hear from half of them artists. Hopefully they're doing well in life in terms of just other business ventures, but it might just be that.
I think that's just what it is these days. Like, there's just got to be savvy everywhere. But I feel like UK artists know that though.
Yeah, I guess so. It just feels like, hey, the music is the music.
You probably can't. ride off. They probably know they can't ride off like the one-hit wonders. You know, like back in the day, you could. So one-hit wonders. You can. Our days when we're in uni, you can then just go on uni tours. Like this should be another conversation for another day. Like you don't see artists going on those kind of tours, like to kind build like their fan base. Whereas like our days, like we know artists that were touring unis, and these were like prominent UK artists and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're really touring still.
So
when I say there's not enough money though, like back in the day, people were happy to come for $2,000.
yeah,
Now they're asking for 15 grand, 5-star hotel.
Yeah, like we discussed the other day.
Yeah, exactly. But they're asking for that money to go to a nightclub, and they don't want to actually rap. They're just coming to the nightclub to be seen.
Yeah, man.
Or collect their check.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro,
collect 2-2 girl.
yeah, I don't know if the game ain't like that no more. I think
I guess
inside.
It's part of evolution, man. Just like how people are chatting to ChatGPT for therapy and how their day is all part of the evolution, mate.
And I think, that Circle of House is come back.
What, the house lovers?
Yeah, I think the Circle of House has come back. When people are playing House at the back of the bus instead of rap, I think the Circle of House has really, really come back, especially with like James pushing that event at Castle in London, and it's all about raves and that sort of stuff. So yeah, man, the rap scene. It's
Do you know what it is as well? I feel like with the house, it's because people just naturally gives off the idea that people naturally have a good time. And I feel like life is so stressful for a lot of people that a little part of happiness that they can have through music again, and visually seeing people like enjoy these moments. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Because for instance, me, I've always loved house music. But the way I'm starting to see people like it, I'm like, oh, you didn't really like house music like that 10 years ago or something. But
I guess I'm one of them people.
The events are they're just good vibes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to think so anyway, so.
No, 100%.
No, Deji the real African man. If he sticks by something, he'll stick by that thing, by that mantra for like 10 years, bro.
Deji, you need to get into the house scene, man. There's good house.
No, like one of my songs of the week has been a house song. I think 2 of them actually.
Yeah.
He's changing actually. He's changing small.
Yeah, man.
Trust me, soon you won't play anything but house in your house. When you get the deep house bag, you just There's a song, there's a song by South African artist. This is my last thing that I'm waiting to come out. It's by a guy called E General. I don't know the name of the song. He keeps playing on his TikTok, but I've been waiting. It's coming out this month. When that comes out, it will be my song of the week for a month straight. I'm just letting you know, like the Ravens win every week.
My brother, we're not doing that again.
They just said, my brother.
I just know what you know.
Not doing that again.
Do you know what? I like those TikTok teasers. It's like when Shelly Poppy put out La Ho, the teaser for that, everyone's like, this better live up to the teaser, and end up doing so. So hopefully that's the case for my man's song that comes out. Sweets. Okay, guess we will wrap up there. Thank you everyone for listening, watching. You get me, as Dej likes to say.
You tell a friend to tell a friend.
And Jacob.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, what he said is very, very important. Like and subscribe. Spam the comments, good or bad. We're here, there, and everywhere. Joe MBT, I'm signing out.
Dej signing out.
The Carolina Jackson. Jacob signing out.
Thank you for listening. You know, Dej Bougie, he said, I got the real camera today. Let me point it today.